Yo, what's up, guys? Today we are reacting to Can Men and Women Be Friends? Let me just say my point. I agree to a certain extent that women and men can be friends to a certain extent. Okay, cause I seen some guy and girl friends do things which are not guy and girl friendly. You feel me? But I've also seen a normal fucking guy and girl relationship. So yes, I agree. And there's a lot of factors that come into it, but let's just start watching. I accidentally paused my recording. Yeah, but let's start watching.
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was a homie. But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life.
Oh damn. Oh shit, MILF. Okay.
Men and women cannot just be friends.
They
3,
can.
2, 1.
To a certain extent.
He's still deciding, but I'll go ahead. There's always this underlying current to a man and a woman when they're just friends, because there's this sexual attraction, this energy that you can't even see it. It's always flowing. And men, as you know, are you guys
it's
are
men
conquerors.
and women. Oh, I read that as can be friends. Oh, cannot. So she's agreeing they cannot be friends. Okay, strongly agree.
Conquest. You want to, even if it's a friend, sometimes that develops into more simply because
Yes.
of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable, and maybe you weren't attracted to her initially, but that opposition of that sexual polarity always kicks in.
What if the man
Not
is like
always
not
though.
attracted to
Not always though. Like this is why I say I'm on both sides. I somewhat agree, I somewhat disagree. Cause not always. Cause sometimes there are men out there, like myself, who can control themselves to the point where you don't need to find a sexual relationship with the other gender straight away. Sometimes you can just be a friend with the person. Cool, you can find them attractive, you can just be friends to a certain extent though. Cause then it depends. If you get closer and closer and closer, and then you have a imagine if you get closer, right? And then you have a girlfriend, right? That girlfriend sees the things that you're doing with your friend, this is why I say girl best friend and guy best friend is a tricky thing, right? Cause okay, what was I saying? Shit, I got distracted. Yeah, if your girlfriend sees how you're hanging around with this friend, which is a girl of yours, and sees the things that you're doing, and sees how you're connecting with them, how you're doing this, how you're doing that, they might I wouldn't say insecurity, I would say they'll find a problem with it, right? Same the opposite way, because that's your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you feel me? So they can be friends to a certain extent. See, now if I'm dating a girl, right, and she says she has a guy best friend, guys, listen to me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. A guy best friend? I've been the guy best friend. That turned out to be my first girlfriend, you feel me? So just make do of that what you will.
women? Just like generally, do you think that's still
You mean if they take a different
like a gay man and
sexual orientation
and a woman being friends?
Well, I think that's different, perhaps because
Yeah, that
they're
is
attracted to
different.
men. So in that moment, they have taken on the feminine energy.
so they only want to conquer the men, not the women.
Well, in that, there's always masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. So if the man is gay and identifies as being attracted to men, then he's in the feminine energy, mostly. Now, if there's two of them, there's one that's more masculine and more feminine, but that's for another.
Two of my best friends are women. We have great times together all the time. Not once have I considered sleeping with them or anything like that.
Ever?
No. But that's
Never.
the thing is, though,
In
See,
their
that's
darkest
cap.
hour,
That's
in
cap.
their darkest hour.
That's cap. I'm sorry. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. It's either you're gay. Yo, I'm sorry. That's cap, bro. That's cap. That's cap. once you get to a certain, like she said, his best friends, 2 of his best friends are women. Once you get to a certain closeness, okay, maybe not thinking about sleeping in the bed with them, but you've definitely thought about being in a relationship with them. You might have thought about it and said, ew, no. Or you might have thought about it and said, ew, yes. But you've 100%. I don't believe any nigga that says that they've never thought about thought. I'm not saying that it had to be a positive thought or a negative thought. Just thought of being with your girl best friend. I refuse to believe. Because you know what best friends is? Once you get close enough to say a girl is your best friend, not when I say like, oh that yeah, she's my bestie. No, when she's your best friend, like you can confidently say she's your best friend. She knows a lot about you. She probably even knows you better than you know yourself. I refuse to believe that you've never even thought of the fact of dating, unless you're gay. No. And if anyone has a problem with what I just said, fight me, nigga. I refuse to believe you've never had that thought. There is no way. And your girl should be your best. When you're in a relationship, right? Your girl is your best friend, bro. Those are the best relationships. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I just wanted to say it, but yeah. But there is no way you've never thought about it at all in your entire life. That's cap.
Or come on.
No.
Because you started off.
Because we started off as friends, this is like I said, I was never attracted to them.
A lot of relationships start like that today, even though I
Exactly.
discourage it. They say, I'm not attracted to them, but it'll grow. And I'm always like, it can happen.
It can,
but the odds of it, so I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I do
Friends
understand
enough.
and I get it, but I've like 2 of my best friends are women, and not once. Everyone keeps saying like, oh,
Cap.
you're gonna do, and I'm like, it's
No.
not, 'cause
You never know.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
life is
that's-
long.
See, the way he worded it was smart. He said, I've never thought about going into their bed with them. You should have said, never thought about dating them in any way, shape, or form. That's cap. That's cap. I refuse to believe either you're brain dead, like you have no fucking imagination in your head, like you don't think, or you're gay. Like, those are only 2 instances that would ever happen. There is no way. Cap, he's just lying now.
Time.
Are your friends attractive?
Yes.
Like they look good.
But attractive is subjective.
But hold on,
It
like
does
this like generally speaking, like your
Yes.
girls like look good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you was just lonely, like it's been a moment, you didn't want to beat it, you know what I mean? Or like, you know.
There's a special exemption. I'm non-monogamous, so I never have to worry about intimacy.
Well, that's why.
Wait, so you getting played. So you ain't worried
Oh.
about man.
He's like getting it, so he doesn't need
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
Nah, I still believe-
But if you was lonely, you wasn't getting it though.
I still refuse. Like, that's cool and all. But I refuse. Other than those 2 reasons I just mentioned before, there is no other reason. I do not care. You're non-monogamy. That's cool, bro. Date all the women you want, bro. But that's cap. That you've never thought. Then you've never thought. You could have thought about it and been like, ew, no. But you've never thought. That's cap. Cap.
And your friend was throwing it
I
at
guess
you.
that's a different situation. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm
Bro,
an
you belong
ally.
over here though.
Come
No.
to the dark side.
If we're not attracted,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
like,
friends.
it's just friends, yeah.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, 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 that type of thing. So I think
The
men
fuck
and
does
women
that
absolutely
mean?
can be. I have friends that I've had
Yes.
since elementary school,
can
middle
act-
school.
You can be friends. You can be friends. You can even be best friends, okay? You can. But to lie up here and say that you've never had the thought of being in a relationship with them, then that's cap. If it's you can be friends without thinking about a relationship at all, no, that's cap. But yes, I do agree. You still, men can be friends.
We talk very often and we talk about all these
And
things. And
also, you don't need to be you can still be a rah-rah type of guy and still have girlfriends, by the way. I get what he's trying to say, but I feel like that point right there is, you know,
has never affected that aspect of the relationship because we're men and women. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So my perspective is from kind of a Christian worldview.
Yes.
I believe that, you know, God created man and woman to come together in love and attraction, to be one. And so from that standpoint, I believe that there is just a natural attraction. I have had some extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school, developing that relationship. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, you know, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat. You develop that emotional attraction, emotional
Which is
Yeah.
why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark
Can you not?
side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that. From
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian
Wait, how do
standpoint,
you-
100%.
Wait, hold up.
wait,
you been-
shut the fuck up, nigga. How the fuck did you go from strongly disagree to strongly, oh no, from disagree to strongly agree? Like, shorty, you get manipulated. You can get manipulated so easily. I'm not the type to manipulate a person, but I can tell. Like, I feel like you're like, if there was anyone in this group who could get convinced to join like a cult or who could get scammed or anything, it's 100% her. Cause there is no way you went all the way from agree to strongly disagree. From disagree to strongly agree. You could have gone from agree to disagree at least. Strongly disagree? Yo, shorty. Like, just make like have some thoughts.
You on that from
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian
Yes.
standpoint, 100%.
Wait, hold up. Have you been?
No,
Nero.
no,
They're known for their
don't care.
energy and focused functional
Yo, why is it
movement,
not
is
skipping?
launching a meal,
Skip.
sleep, and
Oh, wow.
always use the heat.
No way.
And more
Oh my
the
god, no
gluten-free
way.
milligram
No way.
January 8th.
No
Be sure to
way.
commit your first
What?
subscription purchase. Thanks so much to
One, I do not find physically attractive.
Oh.
3,
No,
2,
no.
1.
Okay, the question was I would date someone who I do not find physically attractive. No, I'm sorry. Those relationships do not last. They don't. You have to. I would date somebody I do not find physically attractive. That means you do not find them physically attractive in any way, shape, or form. That's cap. You can't, like, I refuse to believe people would date. Okay, this is from me. This is from a man's point of view. Okay, this is from me. For me to even come up to a girl or to consider dating them or anything, I need to at least find them physically attractive to a certain extent. Cool. Personality, yes. Obviously personality defeats looks 100% of the time, but looks matter as well. I hate it when people are like, I choose your personality, not your looks. Bro, you don't go up to a person because of their personality. You don't know their personality yet. You go up to a person because of their looks. You're physically attracted to them. Obviously, maybe for women, I don't know for women, but for men, I'm not even gonna speak for men. I'm gonna speak for myself, right? I will not date you if I do not find you physically attractive. If I wake up in the morning and I wake up to a fucking Shrek ogre looking at me, turning her head, going, no, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't want that. I don't want that. Cool, your personality, but bro, I have to be physically attracted to you to a certain extent for me to want to date you. I don't want to wake up next to Shrek. I don't want to wake up next to an ogre, a troll. I'm sorry. That's just how I'm feeling. I'm sorry. Would I? No. I like people who say that. That. What was I gonna say? Yeah, people who say that they can date people like they're not physically attracted to. Like, I wonder how you do it. Unless their personality is so great and is so compatible. Like there's a difference. Like you can have a great personality, but it has to be compatible with your personality as well. So to find somebody that you find that has such a great personality and that they're compatible with how you act, how you do things, and your personality, the chances of that happening are, and without looking at their physical, finding them physically attractive. Yeah. But you do you, bro.
3, 2,
I just
1.
went on a rant for no reason.
Wait, you want to say something first?
See, I knew there was something wrong with this nigga. That's why, bro. He be fucking anything and everything. He said his non-monogamy, non-monogamy, and that he wouldn't want to fuck one of like his friends who are girls. That's cap. Because now he's saying he could date anyone who they don't find physically attractive. This nigga be fucking everything and anything, bro. There is no way, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I do it all the time because there's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness. It's like sometimes there's some people that I learned just by not going in based off physical attractionness. I end up being attracted to them just because of their personality and
look where you are right now, nigga. You're single. Oh, I'm sorry. But I refuse to believe. And there's also this point. Imagine if you find out your girl is not physically attracted to you, bro. Like, I get it. You're attracted to my personality. But if you're, like, my girl has to be physically attracted to me. If you're not physically attracted to me, and one day I have, like, no. My heart couldn't do it. My heart couldn't take the fact that my girl doesn't think I look good. What? Or if I'm dating someone and I'm dating them and I'm saying, yeah, she might not look good, but her personality is amazing. No. I'm sorry. Anyone who says yes, I have, like, you especially, like, you're there's something wrong with you, bro.
No, looks can be deceiving. I could say the same on the opposite end where I thought someone was.
Yeah, but obviously you can that's not what the question is. Okay, the question is, would you date somebody who's not physically attractive? Obviously, you could date somebody who obviously you could not date somebody who's very physically attractive but doesn't have has no personality. Like, you're talking to a fucking brick wall. Yes, I agree with that as well, but that's not the fucking question. The question is, would you date somebody who's physically attractive? You could be physically attracted to someone and still be attracted to their personality as well. Like, there's that as well. That's not what the question is. The question is, I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying. Like there's really pretty girls out there who have no fucking personality. Like, their whole personality is fucking Instagram and social media, and like whenever they're happy is because they get men stroking their fucking ego, men and women stroking their fucking ego in the comments, bro. Yes, of course I wouldn't want to date somebody like that. But if I'm not dating somebody who I do not find physically attractive, I want to wake up in the morning and say, hey, beautiful, oh my God. And I want to wake up every day and her personality enhances her. That's cool. But if I wouldn't want to date somebody who I do not find physically attractive. And I wouldn't want somebody to date me if they don't find me physically attractive to a certain extent.
Absolutely attractive, but then I got to know them and they were the worst person I could have possibly been on.
And that's fine.
I feel like you can definitely not be attracted to somebody initially, and then as you get
yeah,
I feel like at that point, like, once I like someone's personality romantically, I probably also think they're attractive.
I would say that for some, it's not a reflection on your character.
You as well. You and her. Like, brother, what is you doing? How are you going from strongly agree to strongly disagree, bro? Like, make up your fucking mind. Damn, bro. Like, I'm just saying, we walk up and down the place. You haven't even said one word, bro, for this round. Like, bro, come on.
how weighted appearance versus personality might be. It differs from person to person. I think that we have our preferences, and I think that a certain element of physical attractiveness is fitness, health, hygiene, and that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not the
like,
package by any
exactly.
means.
Right.
Yes.
It is,
oh my god, I'm in love with her.
Competence, responsibility, and dedication.
The way she conducted herself, the way she said it much better than me. Well, I didn't even say that point, but she was talking about how hygiene and all of this stuff contribute to a person's physical attractiveness to a certain extent, and that reflects their personality to a certain extent. That was amazing. Oh my days.
Health, hygiene, and that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not
oh my god.
The whole package.
Who are you?
Means.
Right. It's the very first impression you get of most people.
Yes.
Yes.
Because like, you meet someone and you can't hear their voice the first thing most of the time, you just see them. And you're like, oh, that person's attractive, or like, I don't see myself with that person because I don't find them attractive. And that's totally fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody.
Yes.
But me personally, I would not be with someone I don't find attractive.
So
yes.
So I gotta give context here.
Yo,
right?
my brother, what is you? Yo, my nigga, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Every time I blink, this nigga's at a new place. I blink, he's over here. I blink, he's over here. I blink, he's back over here. Like, bro, what is you doing?
You in person and you don't look good, then I'm over there with y'all. But if I meet you through a dating app and I get catfished, but you're kind of cool, then
but you're not dating them.
I met a girl that had nice.
But you're not dating them. You're not gonna date them. And even if you do, let's see how long that fucking relationship lasts, bro. Then you're gonna be like, actually, I just want to be friends. I'm telling you, you don't need to be a fucking dating guru to fucking know this shit, bro. You're not dating somebody who you don't find physically attractive to a certain extent, bro. No, I'm sorry. And if you do, that relationship's not gonna last, bro. I'm telling you right now, that relationship's not gonna last. And I would not. And I'm not gonna date somebody who I don't find physically attractive, and I wouldn't want somebody to date me I wouldn't want somebody to date me if they don't find me physically attractive. Oh my days, I'm sorry, but this is like, this nigga is pissing me off slowly but surely, bro. Like, I should grab your
nice pictures. But then when I seen her in person, she was a little bit bigger than I prefer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Well, everyone can have nice pictures today.
Yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a big bigger, but for preference sake, I wasn't really feeling it. But her personality is what got me. And then I started entertaining it. So, right, even though I got catfished, I actually considered, taking it seriously.
And I also date,
but you considered, but you didn't
date. I really
date.
tried this because it's led to some great people I've got to meet along the way.
But you're not with them.
Outside of my preferences, just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially...
You can date outside your preference. Wait. I was gonna say, can you date outside your preference? Yeah, you can. You can date outside your preference and still find somebody attractive when you look at them. Like, your preference is not always gonna be 100. Like, you could like, let's say you like Latinas, right? Like, that's your preference. You like brown-haired Latinas with, I don't know, brown eyes, right? That's your preference. That's not my preference, by the way. Like, I like them all. You feel me? I don't discriminate if you're Indian, if you're Polish, if you're Nigerian, if you're American, you feel me? I'll go all the yo, call me Mr. Worldwide, nigga. I'll go international, you feel me? But you can find, like, let's say that was your type, right? The Latino girl I was talking about. Let's say that's your type. But you can look at a black woman and be like, damn, she looks good. I am attracted, like, like preferences doesn't mean that that's what you're solely attracted to. That's your preference is that, yeah. I said what I said, man. Your preference doesn't mean that's who you're solely attracted to.
Attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then it's not going to work, because we know that relationships get worse, not better. That's like, I don't know, I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
Cheating is the worst
Okay,
thing
wait.
It's going to work because attracted to.
Outside of my preferences, just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then it's not going to
that's
work.
where
because
I disagree. I disagree. You can have that initial attraction. You don't have to have a strong You don't have to have a strong sexual attraction to make a relationship work. You don't need. You can have attraction. Doesn't mean like. Is she talking about sexual attraction just based off like man attracted to girl, or is she talking about sexual attraction as in like you're like you're kind of like to the point where you're like lusting for them? If she's talking about like sexual attraction as in like man and like what she was talking about like man and woman, then yeah, I agree. But if she was talking about like lust like to the point where you're so sexual, like so attracted to them to the point where you're lusting after them, then I disagree, because then that's just a relationship filled of lust, not love. Yeah.
That relationships get worse, not better. That's like, I don't know, I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
I wouldn't say that.
Cheating is.
I would say that what was it? I would say, I wouldn't say relationships get worse. I would say relationships are more like a roller coaster. There's some really high points. There's gonna be some really low points. I feel that's what relationship is. Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me. No, cheating is not the worst thing. It's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. The worst would probably be like, I don't know, kill me or something. But after killing me, yeah, cheating
Is the worst thing my partner could do to me. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like there's like probably worse things like in theory that a partner could do to their partner, but just because that's such an important aspect for me, and like I feel like my partners in the past have like been very aware that was like something.
But
that
also,
I actively
if you're a cheater, bro, karma's getting you, bro. Like, bro, like just leave the relationship, bro. Say why you want to leave the relationship. Leave the relationship. Try to work it out or leave the relationship. No. Cheat, like people were like, by the way, if I've been cheated on before, but if like in the future, if my girl cheats on me, if you ever cheat on me, you are getting dropped off like this. You're gone. Cheat, alright, cool. Pack your bags out of here. You're gone. Don't expect nothing. You're not seeing me again. You don't text me. Don't nothing, bro. I don't care what you were, bro. I don't care. Like, no. Cheating? No. That's the end.
I feel like that would just that adds like an extra element of evil.
Yeah, my mind goes to marriage. I mean, you know, when you marry this woman, when I marry a woman someday, you promise literally everything you have to be with her, literally thick and thin. Exactly. To be with her through everything, through highs and lows. And I mean, if you do something like cheating, it's basically like, screw this love, this wasn't real. These promises that I made between us and God mean nothing. I think for a lot of Christians, that's like a big thing, is cheating. I mean,
100%. And it's one of the 10 commandments too. It's like, do not commit adultery. So that is definitely the worst thing, because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically there's worse things, like they could kill you, which
Exactly.
would probably be the worst thing, because then like you're not even in the picture.
You belong over here.
So I'm kind of like, you know, but I would say that would like destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
100% agree.
Yo, this guy is. Like, you heard me? Like, am I falling in love? I went, no, I'm not. But like that, like, she said exactly what I said. Killing would probably be the worst. Oh my God, who are you?
Destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
I would never cheat.
I was actually cheated on a few, like 4 or 5 months ago. I struggled with self-esteem so much growing up, and that was
We can tell.
the
I'm
worst
sorry.
thing that could
I'm
have
sorry.
happened.
I'm sorry. No, I'm genuinely sorry for that. There was no reason for me to say that. There was no reason for me to say that. And you said, like, no, I'm sorry. But as you said, like, you've it was, and I'm glad you're doing better, and I hope that you continue to try build up your confidence and your self-esteem and to know your worth, King.
That destroyed any chance I had at self-love at that time, and it was just devastating for me. Like, it really was just devastating, because it didn't just destroy that relationship, it destroyed my entire image of myself that I had built up based on other people's validation, and I had to rip it down to the studs and just fully start over. Yeah, so that's why I'm over here. Strongly agree.
I feel you, bro.
For me personally, it was the worst thing that could have happened.
Cheating is f***ed up. It's not a good feeling. Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000 stolen from me this year, bro. And
What?
That put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine, if my partner stole that money from me, or she was just a homie, I'd be more mad about the money. You feel me, right?
I don't have that money to be stolen.
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
But because at the end of the day, me and my ex, we ain't together no more, so I don't give a f if she was a homie. If she was, right? But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my
That's your life in
You know what I
yours,
mean,
yeah.
right? So my whole thing is, when we talking about
Okay. What could be worse? Would cheating be worse, or no, bro? I would rather you steal money from me, bro. I can get that. Like, no. And money is a temporary, like, as much as I love money, bro. I love money by all means. Like, keep it rolling. You feel me? But the fact that my girl is fucking, oh my god, I would, my homie, my dog, my broski, the man them, all my days, I think I would. Honestly, I think there would be no me anymore, bro. Like,
it's cheating the
bro,
worst thing of the partner.
not again. Getting cheated on is the worst, bro.
I've been cheated on before. The first time.
Okay, I strongly agree with this. If we're taking out, like, no, I agree, because killing would be worse. Like, imagine you're just staring into your girl's eyes and she's just stabbing you in the chest, bro. Oh my days.
First time I was cheated on, bro, I was petty. I was in high school, bro. I drove all the way to the crib and told her mom what she was doing with me. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah, I was vengeful. But now I just be like, so many people do it. There's worse things that they have. Like, if you kill my mom, I'll be more mad rather than you f***ing a homie.
The sanctity of marriage is supposed to be till death do us part. That doesn't mean if your carnal flesh gave in and you had an indiscretion that you're able to hit the door running. No, that means there's work to be done. We have problems. For me, I think it actually can be the best thing because it's a sign that there is a huge problem in the relationship.
Yes, and that relationship needs to end. And by the way, the problem isn't with the person. I don't care what problems you're going through, right? Like, let's say your man's not showing you enough love, or your girl's not showing you enough love or attention or affection, or she's not as caring as she used to be, or whatever it is, bro. That's the point where you're supposed to be working it out. If you go to the point where you're cheating, all those problems lie on you because you didn't try to work it out. You went to find somebody else. No, shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, I'm talking about when I say bitch, I'm talking about the one like let's say like in this scenario, the girl who cheated, not her. Okay, not her. I don't call women bitches. I call bitches bitches. If you're a bitch, you're a bitch. You could be a man or a woman. You're still a bitch. Okay.
That needs fixed. Most sex is not emotional, so it's just a bodily act that animals do, and you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
I don't care.
With sex,
I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. If you find that ridiculous, then you've 100% cheated before. That's only something a cheater would say, and I'll stand on it. I don't care. I honestly couldn't care. And let's say let's use the example that she was using. Like we're kids, right? No, we're married and we have kids. The fact that you now went on, you know that we have all these problems. You supposedly know that we have all these problems in our relationship. Okay, let me not say supposedly, because problems in a relationship require two. You feel me? So we have all these problems in a relationship. Instead of trying to fix it, you go and fuck somebody else while we have kids and we are married, and all the shit that I've done for you. No, I don't care. I don't care. I could. Oh, bro, I'm not even sure if I would want a co-parent at that point, bro. To cheat. Like, I'm sorry, kids, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe this is me being selfish. I am a selfish ass nigga. Okay? Maybe this is me being selfish, right? But bro, I could not. It's happened to me once, bro. Anyway, I could not do it again. I could not. Never.
You could say that about the person doing the cheating too.
Exactly.
I've been cheated on, so I have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband cheats on me, of course I'd be devastated. I'm human, I bleed just like all y'all too, but I'd be like, damn, what's the problem here? What's the issue?
See, but that's,
and can we solve this?
Why don't you just talk? Like, if you guys are married and you have that emotion.
I feel like there's things before that
happen though. We know that people don't.
I think we should work to changing that.
We should.
And do you know how much work? Oh, sorry. Do you know how much work you have to put in to cheat? Do you know how much work you have to be putting in to cheat while you're married and have kids? You have to be lying out your ass. Let's say you texted someone, right? Or you entertained a conversation with someone that DM'd you or something. No, actually no, not even entertain, because entertain means that you kept going even though you knew it was wrong. Like, let's say you texted back and then you were like, oh nah, you know what, this ain't right. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. But if you're going out of your way to do all this lying, to do all of this just to cheat, that's at that point it doesn't even become a mistake. That's your choice. That was your choice to do, and goodbye. The fuck? It's a choice to come and talk about the problems. It's your choice to go and cheat. Cheating is a choice. I don't care what no one says. It's not a mistake, it's a choice. Or it is a mistake because you shouldn't be doing it, but I don't
unconditionally love you just because you went and had an indiscretion. I wouldn't do that to my son. My son F's up all the time and does crazy shit. I'm like, where on God's green earth did you learn that? That doesn't mean I stopped loving him.
For men, I feel like we take cheating a lot more personally as opposed to women. It comes to the ego.
People's boundaries are all different. So if you have perhaps been with no or less partners and then you get married, to learn that person cheated would be proportionally much more devastating to someone who's had maybe a lot of relationship experience, and therefore that's more of an active part in their life.
Oh my God. Oh my days. This girl is amazing. Like, who are you? Where have you been?
So I think that everyone's boundaries are different. So for some people, I have seen them get over it. I know for me personally, I would say that I'm a woman that would take that devastatingly seriously and would not look lightly at it. So it depends on the person's boundaries.
If you had children and if you had a family involved, you would break up your family over a man's one-time indiscretion.
Yes.
That would adversely affect your child and possibly send her to the stripper pole.
Yes.
I don't feel comfortable.
Wait, yo, Shirley, you're doing too much. Alright. And okay, by the way, if somebody cheats, it's not me who's ending the relationship. It's the person who cheated who ended the relationship. Yes, of course there's boundaries and shit, and like of course you'll mess up in a relationship. That's life. You'll mess up in life, okay? But to the point to cheat, that is you. That's not me ending the relationship. That's you ending the relationship with me. That's how I view cheating as. Like if you cheat, that's your choice ending the relationship.
I don't feel comfortable answering that question because I feel like it's making a lot of.
That feels like an escalation. This is what
I
happens.
feel like that.
We don't
that
want to
just
answer
shows,
those questions, but
that shows an example onto the kids. Like, oh, this is not that bad of a thing.
Yeah. And I think that like somebody cheating on you is more than just like a physical thing. Like that's a break of trust, and I feel like if you can't have that trust in someone, then I also don't want them to be like raising
The father of my kids.
So we're all saying that love is conditional.
Wait, did I just say the father of my kids? I was saying the father, like the father of not my kids, but like in her point. Oh wait, hold on. The father of my, like not my kids, but I was saying it like of like. I was finishing like her sentence, okay? Because I'm not gay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you be gay, you do, like, fuck.
So we're all saying that love is conditional is the end of the
100% agree with that.
Yo, no love is conditional, bro. I learned that the hard way, bro. I mean, no love is unconditional. Except from God, bro. No love is unconditional, bro. If you're cheating on me, I don't care how much I could love you, yo.
Monogamy is overrated.
Oh, we know where this nigga's
2,
going.
1.
Hell no. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And she's contemplating it as well. Hell no. I want one girl. I'm selfish. I'm sorry. If I'm the type who only wants one girl and that makes me wrong, I guess I'm selfish then, nigga. I'm selfish. I want you all to myself. There is no reason why another nigga, another bitch is in our relationship, bro. No. And imagine if you're in a relationship, right? And then the girl starts loving the other person in the relationship more. Then you become the side bitch. I am not being the side bitch in my own relationship. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry. Of course. Come on, man. Get over here. Get your butt over here. You know you belong here. At least not
Think about it.
We're like in a second.
Think about it.
We're taught from the Disney, all these fairy tales, it's like you're supposed to be with that one and only, you know? So it's very frightening to break something traditional, but after like a few months with it, I just knew I'm like, this is the right choice. I've been in the most happiest of relationships. I just celebrated my 3 years with my primary partner, as well as my 2-year anniversary with my secondary partner. But it's like,
see, are you not hearing how crazy? Okay, like if you're gonna be polygamy, that one. If you're gonna have multiple people in a relationship, right? I'm sorry. All your love has to be directed to me. If I'm getting called primary and secondary relationship, bitch, what the fuck? Primary and secondary relationship. You're my primary and you're my secondary. Get the fuck out of here.
like, you know, I do think that monogamy is kind of overrated. I don't think that there's anything like
Wrong
with it. If that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
go for it. But
Same.
I
But
do
that's
think
how
that
I feel about
non-monogamy and poly
polygamy.
relationships should be something that like it's looked at as an option.
I think nowadays I know more open relationships than I do strictly closed relationships with the people that I know. I would say I disagree that monogamy is overrated, but I do agree that for some people like yourself, poly relationships work better. So I don't look down upon them. I think whatever works for you works for you.
Thank you.
But I
Exactly.
can still
Thank
say that
God.
for like someone like myself or people that are similarly just very focused and have like strict kind of like I just can't ever. Oh my God, I could never imagine more than like one person.
It's a lot. It
depends
takes
on
a
the
lot.
person,
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't think monogamy is overrated. I think it depends on the person, and
Like, I agree. I couldn't have a threesome with my girl. I know there's a lot of niggas out there, some virgin incel ass niggas out there saying that they could have a threesome with their girl. I could not. I'm sorry. I didn't have to call you guys virgins and incels, bro. But I mean, you do you, right? But I could not. Okay, I couldn't. That would break me. Doing something with somebody else that you're supposed to be doing with me. No, I'm sorry. And this ain't for the Disney, like how he's saying most people think about like this monogamous lifestyle just because of Disney and shit, and like what we've been brought up with. No, that's just me. I could not. Unless we're not like in a relationship, this is a purely lustful. We're just sexing it out. Like there's just sex. It's just sex. Then cool. But in a relationship, no, I couldn't.
I think for me, it's definitely not over. It's the only option. For you, poly is like the right way. So it just depends. I'm completely non-judgmental. I think it just depends.
I just want to say, I don't mind monogamy, right? I just don't like a controlling relationship where it's completely like, no, you can't nobody else, but at the same time, you want to me once or twice a month. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
So.
But then that's the problem with.
My ex was together for 5 years.
That's an issue between you and your girl. I don't think that's an issue between. I don't think that's an issue solely based off monogamy. Yo,
Actually broke up with her.
I'm only 40 minutes in. I'm only 16 minutes in, and I've done a 46-minute recording on my days. I've just been talking bullshit for 30 minutes.
In April, but for 2.5 years out that relationship, we're like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Then I moved her in the crib, and then when I moved her in the house, for the whole first year of her living in the house, she just didn't want to have sex.
That's
and shit.
right.
Now we had an agreement that we had agreed on where we could do various things that we just didn't want to know about and stuff like that, right? And because you wasn't me, it's like that, I was handling the agreement, like I was following the agreement. But because there were certain things that wasn't necessarily 100% out there, that created complications in the relationship.
Exactly.
To the point that it ended up to us breaking up.
I think it's definitely like it has a place like for certain people. Like obviously we have two people who are like very religious here, and it works well for them. And I just think like if I was in an open relationship, I would go crazy. Like even when I'm in like a normal relationship where it's like I don't expect them to cheat on me, I'm still like
Exactly.
Suspect.
yeah. So I just like if I can't imagine a world where I would agree with that. And also before I had like loved someone or like dated anybody, I was like, oh no, I could totally be in an open relationship. And then I actually did, and I was like, oh.
Are you
Never
a very
mind.
sexual person? Just curious though.
Like kind of.
Kind of.
Sure.
It's like, yeah.
So if your partner was very sexual too, and he's like, baby, like I want to be with you, but you always just shut him down because you ain't in the mood.
I don't. That's like never happened.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think.
okay, but I'm just
like I
saying,
just
like-
feel like that's like not. That's like personally for me not an issue. But also, I don't know. I
See,
think that
that's
doesn't
what
mean
I'm saying. I
conversation
think
if
that's
there's, like,
the
an imbalance.
that's
But
the
also, I think
issue
there's different
between
things
the
that make people
relationship, not
compatible
an
as partners,
issue
and that's
as
definitely one of them.
What he's saying is the cry of
monogamy.
many men today is that they're not getting enough sex from their partner. And not just sex, it's not
Yo,
like men are
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh, I'm heartless.
That connection.
Surely-
But listen,
like,
men need
like
sex.
I fuck with you, but like I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna sound like a girl right now. But you sound like a pick me. I'm sorry. I said it. I feel like she or her views are what a lot of guys' views are, you know. But you know,
To create intimacy. Women need intimacy to have sex. And people get married and then fuck around. It's like, just don't get married then. And stay like this boy, dates and anniversaries every
Y'all two are my people, I swear to God.
Next month is his 1 year anniversary with partner number 3. Like, just, you know what I mean? Just
Be out there doing your dates, and does that make sense?
By the end of the day, nobody should dictate your relationship because everyone's gonna try to push what they think works for, you know, this is what's best for you. Like, I'm over it. I'm like, why? So I can be frustrated and pissed off and like, I've tried it. To me, it did not work.
I want to take perspective because, you know, Christian, I'm going to take perspective that's a little away from my biblical views. And no disrespect, but I do think polygamy is just laziness.
Not polygamy. This is polyamory.
No,
polygamy is when it's multiple wives, just one person.
I see that as laziness, that you don't want to commit to someone in the hard times. Like you were talking about a little bit about, well, they're not getting fulfilled sexually, so why not find it somewhere else? Why not just do the hard work to work on your relationship?
I agree with
Ooh, I was ready for this question.
And I mean, there's such a emotional, there's a psychological just importance in being with one person. I mean,
Pair bonding.
So then why do we have such a high divorce rate?
I agree with you on that.
Why do we have such a high divorce rate?
Why are people still cheating? Why is open?
Because they're not. Because our country, I think, is lazy. We don't want to have these hard conversations of maybe we should go to therapy.
I don't think,
maybe we should try to get help.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying not to pause so we can like finish the recording, right? But I don't think the reason why people are getting such like, especially like Western countries are getting such high divorce rates is because they're in a they're in a relationship with just one person. I think the reason is because people refuse to. People first don't like, once a relationship gets low, they leave. I think that's an issue. I think an issue is also that you know, I'm not even gonna go into this today. Let me just finish the recording. If by some chance we end up having this certain topic again, then I'll go over it then. But I can't be asked.
Because we love one another, it's like, nah,
or
I can
even
go
to
get
talk
this.
about it, period. Just to talk about it, right?
So me and my ex, we actually did couples therapy because again, we was barely for like 2.5 years, bro. We went to couples therapy.
And and there are also some people who are just not meant to be together. Like, some people just don't work out. Like, some relationships don't work out. There's also that. So, like, as the case of him and his ex, some relationships don't work out. There's a lot of relationships that do work out as well.
Next thing you know, everything was great for like a month. And then one day she just blew up. She said, man, I still don't feel like you, this and that. Like, she went in, bro. You know what I mean? So at the same time, there was a point in my relationship where it really just came to the point like, baby, I love everything else about you. You know what I mean, right? This area sucks. Are you still attracted to me? She said, yes, I'm still attracted to you, right? Well, here's the thing. If you just don't want to have sex with me, right? Go somebody do this. I don't give a Let's have that conversation, right? Because I get everything else I want from you anyways. I was open to the idea. I want to be with my woman, but if you don't want to do this, I'm fine just
being
on the same page. I mean, I understand the importance of sex, but there's self-sacrifice in every relationship you need to make. If you're happy with her and everything.
I disagree to a certain extent, bro. Like, yeah, cool. There's like, I think my boy doesn't realize that some relationships don't work out. Like, I agree to a certain extent. Like people aren't working things. Like, people refuse to work things out. But there's also relationships where you and the person, you just genuinely don't work out. And I feel like he's talking about now, like, the importance of like self-sacrifice There's only so much I can sacrifice myself. Cause yo. But no sex? Like, is he saying just to settle for just sex once a month? Because I do think sex is important in a relationship as well. Obviously, it's not everything, but it's important. Yo, I'm a shut up, bro. I'm a shut up. This is nearly an hour fucking recording, bro. I'm a shut up.
But you also have a value on sex, then maybe she's not the right person.
But the thing was,
oh yeah,
I want to go look for greener grass, or did I just want to water?
Okay, you see, that was my point. Okay, my fault. My fault. I was going in on you. I didn't even let you finish what you were saying. That's my fault. I 100% agree with what you're saying.
On grass. I just stuck it out for 5 years, bro.
That's another aspect of being like romantically compatible with someone, and sometimes there's like one thing that's not there and that sucks. But it's like especially if that other person, that's something that they prioritize. Like personally, if my partner was like, oh, like I love like everything about you, but like this is not compatible, and they wanted to go sleep with other people, like that would make me feel so bad about myself.
And that's why you do what works for you.
That's why you do what
I'm
works
just saying
for
like that's like a compatibility issue then I think, because I'm not your ex-girlfriend, I don't know how she feels, but if I were in that scenario, I just like that just would make me so sad, even though it's like it's none of your fault that there's that imbalance.
Comments gonna talk so much shit.
Yeah, they.
Right. Bro, the day I broke up with my girl, bro, she told me, like, I won't say everything. The day I broke with my girl, she said, man, she's like, I just be counting down the days. Like, we had sex in like 12 days. I gotta go have sex with y'all. Otherwise, Ashley gonna get mad, you know what I mean, right? And I'm hearing all this and shit, right? You know what I mean? So she said a bunch, and I felt like I had to break up with her, right?
Yeah, no, that's.
Did not want to. I feel like I had to.
Yeah, that would definitely take a toll on you.
I think all this goes back to clear communication, because
oh my days, Maren. Yo, I don't know how your like. Yo, oh my days. She sat back. She didn't say anything. She waited until people said their points. She came up with a decisive point herself. A conclusion, you could say. Like, bro, I don't know who you are, but I'm in love with like how you think. And she's pretty as well. Like, I mean, like, wow, oh my days. I think it's just because we're so similar and like how we think. I'm just a dumbass nigga though, so I can't really like articulate myself very well. But like, I don't know who you are, but oh my days, you're amazing.
I don't think that cheating means that polyamory would actually be the solution to that. I think that it goes back to your values and what works for you. And I think that I would maybe venture to say that more people might be poly than, are exploring that right now. And still, at the same time, monogamy, I think, works for a lot of people. So it's all what works for you.
I would date someone in this room. 3, 2, 1.
Right? I don't know these people.
Surprised he was over here. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know, I was like, he's already said what you're doing.
The energy is cool.
You just have to have a pulse, and we'll go out with you.
That's not how that is.
Like perfect example, right? Like Janelle, she got good energy, right? Now imagine Janelle might be the coolest person. Next thing you know, you start getting to know her, she might be crazy. You'd be like, then you come over here all of a sudden.
I would say
the few people I've been attracted to, they look like Tim Burton dolls or just like weird goth people.
Yo, oh my days. I'm your mind and how you think, and even though like you might be a bit weird, since you said like you're into like weird people like with Tim Burton dolls and goth and shit, and
Yeah, just like weird goth people. So like, it's just coincidence. It's very rare that I see these people. So it's not a personal thing.
Sir?
My girlfriend would kill me, and
Respect.
I like to think I'm pretty picky, so.
But am I not your type though?
You got me feeling some type of way now that you say it. I don't know.
So you're my good side.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, for me, beliefs are extremely important. I mean, I'm trying to get all flirty, but you are also very gorgeous.
Please send us a wedding
Beliefs are very important within relationships. I think
Yeah.
I look into, obviously I have a desire to be a husband and one day be a father, and I think if you have different in beliefs, it's very hard to raise coherently.
Absolutely.
I think that just is extremely
Aww.
Hi, good job. That was so fun. Thank you.
I'm gonna go kill myself now. Yeah, anyway, that was an amazing video. I just want to say, what's her name? Maren, the goth wig girl. Like, all my days. Like, I was like, oh yeah, she's pretty. But not like when she every time she spoke, bro, like it was like amazing. I don't know what that was. It was amazing. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, comment what you think about the video as well, your thoughts on it, and peace.